10 factors that cause poor email marketing deliverability. Now, whether you're new to email marketing or have been doing it since the dawn of time, chances are that you know in order for email marketing to be successful, people need to be receiving it okay. When you send out email marketing, it will have to pass through various filtering. All email browsers employ this. Some companies also have an extra layer of filtering by using third-party software or hardware. Now, if your email passes this filtering, then it will be delivered to your recipient's inbox. If not, it will be filtered through to the junk and your recipient will never see your mailer. Poor deliverability is something that can kill off any email marketing, whether you've designed it quickly yourself or you've engaged the services of a fancy design company. If people aren't seeing it, then it isn't working. So in this video, we're going to look at the main reasons why deliverability can suffer. Okay, so let's get started with number 1. Poor sender reputation. When you send out email marketing, any previous history that you have accumulated will be attached to your sending domain. This takes the form of a reputation. Your recipient's email filtering service will be able to see this information, and based on that, they will then make a decision on the fly of where to deliver your email to, whether that be the inbox or into the junk filter. A positive reputation will normally mean delivery to the inbox, and a negative one means delivery to the junk box. A positive reputation is gained by having a low previous bounce rate. Decent numbers of people have previously recorded as engaging with your send by reading and clicking on your links. A negative reputation is gained by having a high previous bounce rate, or by having a number of subscribers that are opting out of your mailer, or a level of complaints to your previous mailers. Blacklisting. Now this one is a real delivery killer. If your company domain or sending server has previously been recorded as hitting a spam trap, then this will be recorded and pretty much closes the door to decent inbox placement. Spam traps are email addresses floated randomly on the internet by email filtering companies in an effort to stop the activities of people sending emails to recipients who've not asked to receive them. Now, the best way to avoid hitting these spam traps and subsequently torpedoing any chance of email marketing success is never contemplate using purchased or third-party databases. These are normally padded out with harvested email addresses and frequently contain spam traps. High bounce rate. When we are talking about bounces, we're referring to email addresses that are not able to accept emails. This could be that they're old, or the domain doesn't exist anymore, or the user's mailbox is full or not accepting incoming mail. Email addresses that aren't accepting incoming mail are generally contained within databases that have not had regular cleansing or housekeeping. Again, we often see this with purchased databases. They're padded out with lots of old or dead email addresses. A high previous bounce rate plays a major part in the constitution of your sender reputation, which, as we've previously discussed, a poor sender reputation pretty much guarantees a poor delivery rate. Spam content. Your recipient's mail filter will read your subject headline and body text when deciding whether to deliver your email to the inbox or to the junk box. It's looking for the presence of phrases that could be considered sales related. These are phrases such as promotional, discount, special offer, etc. Now, a high inclusion rate of phrases like that are likely to be used in heavily sales-focused emails, and these are deemed to be spam related by spam filters. These filters operate on a point scoring algorithm. The more spam phrases, the higher the point score. So if you score more than 5 points, you go straight into the junk box. Poor reputation of the sending server. Now, linking to your own company's sending reputation is the sending reputation of the mail server that's being used to send your email marketing. This sending server will also carry a recorded history of previous activity. Now, in terms of commercial email marketing software, it's quite normal for your account to live on the same server as other companies using the same software. This means that effectively you share an address with other people. So if any of these companies have a poor sending reputation through using bad data or purchase lists, then this damage can carry through to the sending server. This means that your email marketing delivery rates could be affected by the historic activity of other companies on the same server as you. Now, when choosing a new email marketing service provider, it's always worth double checking this. Domain name not verified. Verifying your company domain name is vital if you are using a third-party service to send your email marketing. Verifying your domain name is a method of adding authentication to your sending domain, this being your company domain name. Now, when using third-party software, your emails appear as being from you, but behind the scenes they're sent using your supplier's network. Now, to your recipient's mail filter, it can look as if the email is from one person but sent via an alternative route. Now, some of them can see this as a security risk, and as a precaution will send your mail straight to the junk filter. Subject header line not engaging. The subject header line is a really important part of your mailer. It's the first thing that your recipient sees, and if it doesn't strike a chord with them, they won't open it. Now, as we've previously looked at, if people aren't engaging with your send, then this results in poor viewer engagement. Now, we know that poor viewer engagement means a negative sender reputation. Ultimately, this results in poor delivery. So it's important to spend time researching the best subject header line and split test some variants. Doing this will help to make sure that your mailer gets open and gets read. Poor quality lists. Using a poor quality list is the fastest and most effective way to damage your delivery rates. Poor lists that aren't qualified are often old, opt-in credentials are questionable, and they generate complaints. Typically, purchased or third-party lists will have all of these characteristics, as they are priced on volume. Dead email addresses are left in, and they're often padded out with duplicates or non-qualified addresses. Now, for email marketing, these purchase lists generally cause more harm than good. That's why all reputable service providers don't allow the use of these lists nowadays. Poor previous positive engagements. Now, if people aren't opening, reading, or clicking on your mailer, then they aren't engaging with it in a positive or meaningful way. Your engagement history is attached to your sending domain, this being your company name. Engagements are recorded as being positive or negative. If someone reads your mailer, then that's recorded as a positive engagement. Alternatively, if they click on unsubscribe or the email bounces, then this is recorded as a negative engagement. Now, as much as negative engagements cause harm, a lack of positive engagements also has the same effect. Too many images. When a spam filter scans your message prior to placement in the inbox or the junk, it looks at the amount of text versus the number of images. If the balance between the two is weighted in favour of images rather than text, they can filter your message straight through to the junk. Now, sometimes we see mailers where all of the text is embedded inside an image. This is a real no-no, as the spam filter cannot see any of the text. This dramatically increases the chances of your mail being sent straight through to the junk. Okay, so there's a quick run through of the top 10 reasons why your email marketing delivery rates could be suffering. I hope you found this video useful and informative, and please don't hesitate to check back for more on the series. Thank you.